Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another very special Harcourts Rata on site online auction. My name is Tony Lombardi, Director and Auctioneer. Throughout the crowd, you will see some of my colleagues. Ladies and gentlemen, they are here to assist you with any questions that you may have in regards to the property, the documentation, and of course, most importantly, to assist you with bidding. Contracts have been on display. I'm sure that many of you have taken the time to familiarise yourself with them. Particulars of sale are as per the contract prepared by the vendor's legal representative. Buyers, I want to quickly go over the rules and regulations that will assist you in bidding and buying this fantastic property here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids offers on a property after the property's been knocked out to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. Law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules prohibit vendor bids. The words I will use during the auction indicate to make behalf of the vendor a vendor bid. By law, only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Buyers, I'm here to sell. If you're here to buy, please raise your hand, call your bid out in a nice, clear voice, use the assistance of one of my colleagues. I wish you all the very best with your bidding. We thank our vendor for selecting Harcourts Rata to sell their property. Buyers, the question of you, where do we see a fair and reasonable place to start the bidding? Let's go shopping. What's it worth, buyers? Where do we see an opening bid? 700. Good start. At $700,000 a bid, we're off and running. We see 10 the rise. At $700,000 I've got, ladies and gentlemen. 705. I'll work with you at 705. We're on the market. We're selling. 705 the bid. 710. At 710, we are on the market. We're selling. Make no mistake about it. 710 is the bid. At 710, I've got 715. At 15, the bid. 20. At 20, I have 25. 25, 30. 30 the bid. 35 the call. At 30, I've got now. First call at 7:30. Second call 7:30. Third and final call 7:30. 35. 35, 50. 50 I've got here. 750, good bidding. Bang, bang. 750. At 750 the bid. First call at 750. Second call at 750. 52, 55. 55 the bid, sir. At 55 I've got here. At 755, round me off 60. 55 I have. First call at 55. Second call at 55. 60. At 60 the bid. At 60 the bid, first call. At 60 the bid, second call. At 60 the bid, third and final call. Done, finished, silent. We are selling. Make no mistake about it. We're signing contracts. 760 is the bid. Let's go. Second call. Third and final call. We sell. 61. At 61 the bid. Welcome back, sir. 61, round me off at 65, sir. 61 I've got at 61 the bid. Round me off 65. Bids here at 61. First call 61. 62. 62 the bid. 62 the bid now. 65, good bidding. 65 I've got at 65 here. At 65 the bid. Round me off 70, sir. 65 the bid. First call. 765, second call. 765, third and final call. We sell. All done. Finished. Silence. Selling. Sure you done, sir? I will have to knock it down if there's no bid of it, sir. All done. I appreciate your bidding. At $765,000, I am going to sell, sir. First call, second call, third and final call. We sell. Once I knock it down, I cannot accept any late bids. I want to make that clear. 6-6. 6-6. 6-6 the bid. At 6-6 I've got. At 6-6 now. Do we say 70, sir? 6-6 the bid, first call. And a half. Half the bid. 6-6 and a half. 6-6 500. First call, 766 500. Second call, 766 500. Third and final call, 766 $500. 500 to get yourself back on top, sir. Bids here. I'll give you a moment to think about it. I'll call it 3 times, then I'm going to sell it. First call, bids here. Second call, bids here. Third and final call. Done, finished, silent, we sell. 100%, sir. Appreciate your bidding, sir. We sell, selling, 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 sold. Congratulations. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance. Have a great weekend and good bidding.